So we also discuss the types of company types based on the market capitalization. Okay. Large cap, mid cap, small cap companies, and you know how to find out these. Okay. So whenever you have any questions about the companies belonging to the large cap, mid cap, small cap, we have to go to the internet and then get that. Okay. So you should now leverage all these resources, whatever the resources available on the internet. Now we just started using the money control, but there are other resources which through which we will be going in the future. Okay. And every resource is quite big. Okay. My suggestion to all of you is explore that. I mean, there are so many information, so much information. You should know what information is, where that information is available. Okay. So that is a part of the sales study. I will suggest everybody to do that. Okay. So that you can take the advantage of that information. Okay. So large cap is nothing but just first 100 companies. The large cap we have seen. Mid cap it is 101 to 100 and 250. Okay. 101 to 250 companies are here. Okay. That is a large. That is a mid cap. And small cap is all companies above in the ranking 250. Okay. Plus 250. So that is how the market capitalization works. Okay. And it also depends on your capabilities. Some people are very comfortable with the small cap. Some people are very comfortable with the mid cap. But the challenge with the new people, especially new investor, new traders, it's not easy to deal with the small cap or mid cap. Okay. So some people, I mean, one should not blindly follow others because he is getting a lot of money through small cap. It doesn't mean that you should also follow the small cap because that person might have the expertise. He knows the behavior of the small cap companies because every stock has its own behavior. Like every human being has its own behaviors. They behave differently. They stay differently. The same thing with the stocks also. In the small cap, yes, you can make a lot of money because they run very fast and they also fall very fast. So if you have that capabilities, definitely you can also enter into small cap. But it requires some expertise. So time, it's not the right time for you to enter into small cap category. So for you, for the new traders, it could be the large cap and maybe some mid cap. But slowly, you can also try the small cap. Okay. So over a period of time, you will also get experience with the small cap. But the percentage of the small cap in your portfolio should be very small. So normally, it is ideal portfolio is that if you have a, let's say 100% of portfolio. Okay. How will divide your portfolio? The ideally it is said large caps will be maybe 70%. Okay. It's a thumb rule. It's not something. It's not a written uh, on the paper that it should be like that. Okay. It's a thumb rule. It may vary depending on the person. Uh, so large cap should be 70%. Mid cap maybe around 20%. Okay. 20-30%. Okay. And then small cap could be 10%. Okay. So let's say if you are buying the 20 shares, so how will be the proportion in that case? So I will say 70% means almost maybe your large cap shares will be, if you go with the calculation, 14 should be large cap shares. Mid cap will be about 4-5 mid cap shares, and small cap 2 shares will be small cap. So that could be recommended distribution of shares, but it is not necessary that everybody will be following. Okay. But that is said to be some kind of an ideal one. Okay, depending on the person's capability. Yeah. So as a beginners in the market, I would recommend this kind of a portfolio. More focus on the large cap, less on the mid cap, and less on the small cap. Okay. And not necessarily you should be completely sticking to. Doesn't mean two means two. It could be 2, 3. That's okay. Yeah. Yeah. But if you become some kind of a expert in the small and mid cap, you know this company, study well, maybe you can vary your proportion. Okay. So there is no fixed and hard and fast formulas. Okay. So multi-baggers, we know that these are the stocks which moves very fast in a short times. You invested 1 crores, it can give you so if you invested 1 lakh rupees, it will give you the profit of 1 crores. Okay. So that is the characteristics of multi-baggers. Penny stocks, you should be away from the penny stocks because they are very much volatile. Okay. Okay. So you will hear this word volatile quite often in the stock market. So let me explain what is the volatility. Okay. So volatility is nothing but the fluctuation in the prices. Okay. So fluctuation in prices, let's say today this is the Apple price. I will say today's Apple is 100 rupees. Someday it go to 105. Someday it will be 110. Okay. Someday it may go to the 90 to 80. Okay. So this represents the volatility in the market. Okay. So we call Apple is volatile because the prices are swinging a lot. Okay. But if the Apple prices remain, let's say 100 to 102 or 105, okay, or on this side it is 98, 95. So this is a less volatile. Okay. So volatility also represent the risk in the market. Higher the stock volatility, higher the risk because you may earn sometimes a lot of money, but you may also lose a lot of money. So volatility is nothing but a fluctuation in the prices, and these penny stock prices have a lot of volatility. In terms of percentage, it may say 20%, 30% volatility. Okay, so they may go 20% up, they may go down percent down. Yeah. And how to calculate the volatility? I mean, there are some mathematical formulas. It is based on the standard deviation. There are statistical methods. Will not. This is not a part of this crash course, and it is also not required at this level. But once you go to the advanced stage, this is where you have to study the volatility because you have based on the volatilities, there are a lot of calculation happening in the stock market. So we also discuss a blue chip stock is nothing but these are the top companies, very stable companies. They produce very high returns, less risky. Okay. Your more focus should be on the blue chip companies here. Okay. So today we'll be studying the sectors. So what are the sectors in the market? What are the important stocks in that sector? So sector is nothing but a group of companies of that I would say that kind of a business. Okay. So when I say the IT sectors, so what is the IT sector? IT sector become quite popular since year 2000 when we got a internet revolution. Okay, IT revolution. Okay, 2000 since year. Okay. Earlier there was no such sector called IT sectors. Okay, people were not knowing what is the IT sector, but since 2000 across the world, it is recognized as a big business. Okay, information technology. Okay, so this is also a very prominent sectors. Okay, another sector is the bank sectors. Okay, so banks, whether it's a government bank, whether it's a private bank, these are the part of this. Okay, energy sector means the companies like it could be related to the, let's say, diesel, petrol. Okay, gas. Okay, there are so many gas companies that is there. Pharmaceuticals is nothing but all these pharma companies. Okay, which produce medicines. Okay, that is also from prominent sectors. FMCG means fast moving, okay, consumable goods. So what does it includes? Especially let's say you want a regular basis, I mean, items like a toothpaste, toothbrush, okay, or even the items day-to-day use like uh, even fans, okay, or some of the things related to the grocery, okay. So there are so many things in the FMCG, fast moving consumer goods, okay. These are the consumer goods, okay, which has a short life. Short life is you consume it, okay. Yeah. So beside this, there are consumption atom. Okay, it's slightly different from the FMCG. Okay, consumption means you can see like a gold. Okay, so gold is, I means you are wearing the gold ornament. Okay, so gold is like it is called a consume. Okay, you are consuming the gold. Okay, you are not eating the gold. Yeah, yeah. So this is also very prominent sectors. Okay, and there are different companies like Titan and this thing. Okay. Another important sector for the stock market is auto sectors. Atom means automobile, which manufactures two-wheelers, four-wheelers, okay. Or nowadays there is a fad for the electrical vehicles, okay. So companies manufacturing these vehicles, two-wheelers, four-wheelers, EV, electrical vehicles, they are the part of the auto sectors, okay. Background noise, okay. So then there is the metal sectors. What is the metal sectors? Like steel companies, okay. They manufacture steels, okay. Then there's the aluminium, okay. So there are many good companies. We'll see what are these, okay. Chemicals are used in the industries. Chemicals are used in the agricultures, okay. For example, the Tata Chemical, it's okay. It belongs to the, okay. Media. Media means it could be the TV medias, it could be entertainment medias, okay. Uh, so there are many TV channels which are the part of the media, like TV Today, okay. One example is TV Today. Services, this is also a very broad sector. Uh, you can say, let's say, airlines. It is part of, okay, or telecom, telecommunication, okay. And there could be some subsectors, okay. It is not necessary that these are the sectors. There could be some subsectors in the area of services, okay. And realty is nothing but the properties, okay. Okay. So these are the prominent sectors in the stock market, okay. And whenever you are studying the stocks, you should also go with the specific sectors, okay. And if you see the history of the stock market, every years, let's say 2020, so which sector was doing very well? It could be, let's say, auto sector, okay. This was doing very well, okay. Again, IT sector did very well. Pharma sectors fantastically well. If you go back to the 2016, which sector was doing well? Realty sectors, okay. Okay. FMCG sectors for the last 2 years has been sluggish, okay. It is growing, but the growth is comparatively less in the FMCG sectors, okay. Yeah. Then banking sectors, okay, it has also its own days in the years, okay. So don't assume that every sector will be growing in the each years. So there is always three, four sectors which grows very fast in a particular years. So you must have the knowledge of each sectors, okay, and you can study these sectors, how these sectors are growing. Means those who are following the economics times or business standards, there is always news about banking and finance sectors, auto sectors. How is the consumption? How is the demand for autos? Autos means two-wheelers demand is going up or two-wheelers demand is declining. Now during the corona time, the four-wheeler demands were decline, okay, but again it again rises, okay. So these factors impact the stocks of that company. Okay. So it's not just the knowing the sector, but you should also follow the news related to that sector. Okay. So this is very important. And where you can get the knowledge about the sectors. Last times I was showing you one website. Okay. So there is a Pulse site. Okay. I think it's a pulse.zerodha.com. Mhm. Yeah. Okay. So this is also a very important site. You should also visit. Okay. To see what's happening across different sectors, different areas. Okay. And it gives us informations about the companies. Okay. Also sectors. And nowadays it just focus on the corona. Yeah. You can see that about the IT sectors like Wipro. It is giving information. Bharti Airtels. Okay. So So you should also try to find time and go through some of the news because it's not possible to go through all the news, but they use news from the different newspapers, collect. Okay? They are taking the news from the Business Standards, the Economic Times. So this is a very good site. Okay, time to time you should visit. Okay, because if you are curious to learn about the stock market, so I think you need to study more background information than the stock market to be successful in the stock market is just the end result, but to get to that end results you have to study more things around the stock market. Yeah. Okay, so you'll get that information here. Okay. Okay, so we'll see some of the important stocks in each sectors. Okay, so whenever you want to make a buy decision, so first you have to do the fundamental analysis. Okay, so fundamental analysis. And once you are done with the fundamental analysis, you can go for a technical analysis. Okay. Okay. So fundamental analysis, yes, we have to do that uh, periodically. And some of the companies. I mean, they are such a strong companies, big companies, and so it is not required always to study the performance of that company because it's coming in the news. You are aware of that. Nobody is questioning their performance. Like if somebody is asking how is the performance of TCS or Reliance, okay, or Infosys, okay. So fundamentally, these are very strong companies. I mean, that is known fact. Okay. So based on the fundamental analysis, what are the good companies in that sector? Okay. So we have prepared a list. Okay. And it is not necessary that that will be a just constant list across the years. Okay. It may be changing. Okay. Or if you find a new stock, you can also add a new stock. You can remove the stocks. I would say around 90% time, these are the companies which are performing very well in the market. Okay. So we'll go with the sector by sector basis. Okay. So when it comes to the banking sectors, there could be hundreds of the bank. Okay. There are so many small banks also. But what are the important stocks you should always look in the banking sectors? Okay. So if you see the PUC nothing but the public sector undertaking bank. Okay. So there are maybe the 15, 20 banks like Bank of Maharashtra. Okay. Okay. Bank of Hyderabad, something like that. Okay. So there are so many banks. Okay. Maybe there could be hundreds of the bank in the stock market. But when it comes to the banks which are fundamentally strong, okay, their performance is very good, and these banks are performing very well across the many years. Okay. So you need to focus only on that bank. Not you need not to study all these 60, 70 banks. Not required. Okay. So what are the important banks which can give you good results? Okay. Okay. You should focus on that bank. So what are these banks? Let's see. And it is not a list which is just hard coded. No, it can change. You can add some more banks. Okay, if you feel. Okay, but these are some of the prominent banks we have listed, and you should also consider these banks for your study. Okay, so we'll go through the list because this list must be very familiar to you. Okay, when you are buying the shares, whether that the shares which you are buying is a part of that list or not. Okay, and if you go regularly, all these names will be very familiar to you. Okay, then you need not to remember also; it will automatically come. So since you are studying first time, I will go through the list. Okay, so that you will remember it. Okay, so what are the top banks in India? Okay, ICICI Bank, HDFC, Bandhan Bank, RBL Bank. Okay, Federal, IndusInd Bank, Kotak Mahindra Bank, Axis Bank, State Bank of India, IDFC, and maybe you can add from the POC sector Bank of Baroda. Okay, but if you see other government banks, their performance is not so good. Okay, so we should avoid the public sector bank other than, let's say, SBI. Is yes, if you have the shares of SBI, yeah, it's a very good thing. Okay, but mostly it's a private bank whose shares are growing very fast. Okay, so you should consider these banks whenever you want to buy the shares. Okay, not others. Okay. Okay. Any other bank you want to add, or any other bank you have some doubt? Okay. Yeah.
Which is best going to as an nationalized bank or a private bank?
See, all these are the very good banks, and depending on their times. Okay, now during the Corona time, Corona times, and then as the Sensex rose, okay, started, all the banks perform very well. So some bank will perform now, like ICICI Bank for the last 2 years. I will say before 2 years it was not performing well. HDFC Bank was performing. Bandhan Bank was performing well last year. Now it is not performing. So every bank has its own time. Okay. So somehow relatively, sometimes they go up, they go down. Okay. Now sometimes back S Bank. So you might be knowing the S Bank. It was a very good bank. But look at now banks. Okay, performance and then issues with the bank. Now it is not in the list of the good banks. Okay, so you should study these banks. Okay, especially, if you see the fundamental analysis, this looks to be good fundamentally, but you have to see the technical analysis. So on the basis of technical analysis, you have to identify which bank is performing now at this time. Okay. So that is very important. In the stock market study, nothing is permanent. Okay, you can't guarantee that today HDFC Bank is doing very well. Tomorrow, its share prices are increasing. No guarantee. Okay, you should continuously watch their share prices, do the technical analysis, see how they are performing, and accordingly choose it. And you may stay in the ICICI Bank for 1 or 2 years. Okay, and then you can also exit. Okay, because every bank, whenever the stock prices goes, we'll be studying all these graphs. It goes here and then it goes stabilize and then again come down. Okay, that is the nature of every company. So if you are in this stage, why to stay there? Okay, just exit and find another bank which is again going up another stage. Okay, so this is the period you should stay in that stock and then exit, because every stock has some energy, and after that people lose the interest and then again decline and again goes up. So that is the nature of the stock. Okay. So stock market study is all about when to enter, when to exit, and don't fall in the love of any stock. Okay, every stock has, except few stock. Okay, I'm not saying that you should not be in permanent love of some stock, but majority of stock you should stay there for maybe some period. Okay, not necessarily all the period. Okay. So that is how uh, you should be able to identify based on the technical analysis, which we are going to study in the coming weeks times. Okay, where to stay, where to exit. Okay, Yes. Okay. Yeah. So this is the banking sector we are talking, and so banking is a very important sector in the stock market. Okay. So banking and finance contribute to the 40% of the index. Can you imagine? I mean, okay, banking and finance. Okay, banking plus finance is a different sector we will study. Okay. Their power in the stock market is 40%. Okay. So when this sector moves, the your Nifty also moves. Okay. So that is the power of the banking and finance in economy. I mean, country's economy is run by these sectors, mainly this banking and finance. Okay. So and you can also make a lot of money in the banking and finance sectors. Okay. And when you are buying the stocks, you should also consider some stock from the banking and finance. Okay. So next sector is the finance. Okay. Finance is nothing but the company which gives a loan. Okay. Or financial services company. Okay. Like a insurance company, the financial services companies. Okay. So you see here the HDFC. Yeah? HDFC Bank and HDFC are two different companies. Don't confuse. Okay. HDFC Bank is a bank. HDFC is the Housing Development Finance Corporation. If you have bought a house, then some of you might have taken the loan from HDFC. Okay. So there is a Housing Development Finance Corporation. LIC Housing. Okay. And this year's LIC is coming with IPO, and you should keep watch on the IPO. And definitely, if you get the IPO, I mean, so it will benefit you. A lot of people are watching these companies. Okay. And so let's study this company, especially from the technical analysis. It's good to have the stocks of LIC from now. Okay. L&T Finance, it also provide the finances for the two-wheelers, four-wheelers, and major projects. Okay. Muthoot Finance, this is from the, I think, Tamil Nadu, based at Tamil Nadu. Okay. And it has offices across the country. And they also promote the gold finance. I mean, so they take the loan, they take the gold as a security and then also issue the loan to the people. Okay. Power Grid is a government company, not so doing well. Okay, I will just remove it. HDFC Life, this is a insurance company. Private insurance companies are doing fantastically well. Okay. Canara Finance, this is also Power Finance Corporation. It's a government company. It's doing well. Okay. ICICI Securities. So this is a company which works for the uh, portfolio management and brokerage. ICICI Lombard, again, this is a insurance company. It's a general insurance company of ICICI. This is a life insurance company of ICICI. Okay. Sriram Transport Finance Company. This company finance the transport operation. Like somebody want to buy the truck, they can finance. Okay. SBI Life, this is again the insurance company. It's a financial, Max Financial, Chola Mandala, Mahindra Finance, Bajaj Finance. You can see the Bajaj Finance. It's a very big company. Okay. So these are some of the typical finance companies you can identify. Okay. And also study these companies. Okay. Yeah. And there could be some more companies also. Maybe you can add if you want. You can also delete. But these are the typical financial companies which are doing uh, which are demonstrating a good performance year after year. Okay. Okay. So we have studied banking, we have studied the finance sectors and the important stocks in the these two sectors. So what is another important sectors for the stock market? Okay, the information technology. Okay. And this sector also contribute almost 15% to the stock market. 15%. Okay. So if Nifty is going up or down, the 15% of the contribution is from the IT side. It is the IT sector. Okay. Okay. So what are the good companies, very good companies, are excellent companies in the IT sectors. You can, and these are very popular names. Like you cannot stay without Infosys. Okay, this is a very good company. Okay, then there is the Persistent, Tech Mahindra, SCL Technologies. Now recently, SCL Technology stocks have started going up. Okay, Wipro, TCS is a it is the biggest IT company of India. And today I was reading Economics Times, and if you see the employees now, it got over 5 lakh employees. Okay, so this is the second biggest company in the world as per the employees. The first is Accenture. Okay, it has got an employee base of 5.3 lakh, whereas TCS got an employee base of 5 lakh. Okay, and if you see the market capitalization also. Okay, so, so definitely you should also have. It's a multi-bagger stock. Huh? TCS, Infosys. Okay. Neat Technologies. I mean, in the last 1 year, the stock has delivered the growth of almost 100%. Okay, the share prices was about 1200, and now it is in the range of 2700. Fantastic growth. Okay, it's given. Mindtree. Okay, L&T Infotech, Cyient. Okay, Majesco, Birlasort. So these are the very good IT companies, I will say. And whenever you want to build your portfolio, you should definitely have, I will say, at least 2 3 IT company stocks. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Any questions about IT companies? Any companies which is in your mind but not in this list, or you want to add a new companies? Okay. Okay. Clear. IT companies. Okay. And I will be sharing this list to you because you have to also do the some self study in the Zerodha, which I will be telling to you how to do that. If you see the auto sectors, auto is nothing but the automobile sectors. Okay, and this is also a very important sectors to the economy. Okay, and India is today the world's fourth largest automakers. Okay, automakers means it makes two wheelers, three wheelers, four wheelers, and by 2023, India can become the world's third largest automakers. Okay, third largest automakers. Okay, and we are exporting a lot of vehicles to other countries. Okay, so what are these big companies in India? Okay, which contribute to the stock market? Okay, there are many, but some of the things I have listed here, and I will be adding some more also. Like Bajaj Auto is there, Bharat Forge. Bharat Forge, basically this provides the components to the auto companies. Okay, TVS Motors, Exide Industries, the battery. Okay, and just because of the EV, electrical vehicles, this company is also gaining a lot of traction now. Okay, Mahindra and Mahindra. Okay, Tata Motors was quite sluggish for the last 3 4 years, but recently it has given a fantastic results, and Tata Motor stocks was growing. Okay, since last 1 year. Ashok Leyland. Okay, Balkrishna Industry. This is a tire company. Okay, and stocks are growing very well. Escort, it manufactures uh, basically tractors and other products, auto products. It's a battery company, but doing fantastically well. Hero Motorcorp, Maruti Suzuki, and I will also add Motherson Sumi. Okay, so this manufactures wiring harnesses. And if you have seen today's Economics Times, there was some news about Motherson Sumi, and it is slated to become a $36 billion company in the next 10 years. Okay, a lot of potential. Okay, this company has. Okay, so these are the prominent company I will say in the auto sectors. Okay, and you should also have, I will say, maybe to three good stocks from these sectors. Yeah. If you see the Maruti Suzuki stock price is very high. I mean, it is always 6,000 and something. Okay. 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 So when it comes to the pharmaceuticals, okay, what are the prominent companies in these sectors? Okay. And the pharmaceutical sectors got a lot of attention during the Corona time, and their stock prices also hit 52-week high. Okay. And if you see some of the great pharmaceutical companies in India, I mean, it's a Sun Pharma. You can think of that. Glenmark, Biocon, Ajanta Pharma, Arvindo Pharma, Cipla, Lupin, Divis Lab. And Divis Lab in the last 1 year also delivered over 100%, okay, 100% profit. Okay. The stock started around 1800 and then it went up to rupees 3000. Okay. Okay. So these are the very good companies in the pharmaceutical sectors. Okay. And since now Corona is again Dr. Reddy, I have forgotten here Dr. Reddy. Now Dr. Reddy is also in the news because they will manufacture Sputnik, okay, vaccine from Russia. Okay. And since Corona is rising in India and we need more and more vaccines, so you should also consider Dr. Reddy. Okay. It is a costly stock, maybe around 3000 or something. Okay. Yeah. So whenever there is a good news about it's a bad news. Corona is a bad news, but for pharmaceutical company it becomes a good news. Okay, yeah. And this company make the profit in the bad time. Okay, bad time of the country. Any other company, if you know, which is a very good pharmaceutical companies? Okay,
Like Apollo Pharmacy, Pharma.
Apollo Pharma is also there. Apollo, okay.
No, but it's more into the
Services, no? It is around services.
distribution of medicines.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not
Yes.
it's a hospital. Apollo Hospitals chain is there. Is there
Chain
Apollo?
of things, I mean, they do many things.
Yeah. Do they manufacture the pharmaceutical product, Apollo Pharma?
No, I haven't heard. Maybe on their generic basis, I'm not sure.
Yeah. So
I'll just check. Zydus, you may add.
which one?
Zydus?
Oh, Zydus. Yes, yeah. Zydus is there. Yeah, definitely Zydus is there. Yeah. So, Gauri, do you agree this list of the prominent pharmaceutical companies in India? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. Good. So, in the bad times, we should also consider these good stocks of the pharmaceutical companies. Yeah.
सर लाल पैथलैब कैसा है?
Lal Pathlab is a services. It's not a pharmaceutical company. It's more of a. It's also a good stock. Lal Pathlab. Okay. It's a medical services company. Okay. Then there is the Apollo Hospital is also there. That is also a good stock. Okay. Yeah. It's a good stock. Dr. Pathlab. So FMGC. So everything. I mean, whatever you consume, like a cold drinks, starting from cold drink to the grocery, okay, all and even the day-to-day needs like saving creams or your hair oil, toothbrush, toothpaste, okay, or the whatever the fast food items you need, Maggie, okay, all this comes as a part of the FMCG, fast moving, okay. So some of the very good companies in the FMCG sectors are Tata Consumer. They are doing very well. This stock nowadays. Okay, Tata Consumers. You should also consider this. Same thing with the Godrej Consumers. Dabur, yes, recently it is showing some okay rise. ITC, this is a good company, but stock is not rising as expected. Colgate Palmolive, okay. Avanti Feed, Bajaj Consumers, Marico, this makes different types of oils, okay, like Kio Corpin and this thing. Jubilant Foods, DMart, the stock has grown very fast, okay. When this stock came to market in 2017, so I got an IPO of that stock also. So price was about rupees 300, okay. That was in 2017, okay. If you had got this IPO, today the price in 2021 is more than 2000 rupees, okay.
3,000 rupees, sir, as per
3000?
today.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, so I mean, yeah. So many like people like me, I sold the stock at the rupees I think 1500, okay. But now you see the stock price. I mean, yes, it's a very good company, okay, DMart, okay. And those people who bought the shares initially, I mean, see the profit they are getting. I mean, one more good company is Hindustan. Okay, yes. Hindustan Unilever Limited. This is also a very good company.
Britannia.
Britannia is also there. Yeah, Britannia. Yeah.
Sir, does the commodity market affect FMCG?
Yeah, these are interlinked. Okay, like if you are manufacturing some fast food items and see the prices of the wheats goes up in the commodity market, then it will impact the prices of the stock, prices of that atoms. Okay, so it may impact. Okay, it may impact. So rather than the prices, the availability of the atoms will be the big thing. Okay. Now what happens to the Nestle? Okay, Nestle is also very good stock, but very costly. Okay, Nestle. Okay. Now you know the Maggie crisis. What happens to the Maggie last year? Oh. So people were not buying the Nestle Maggie because there were some issues, quality issues, and the prices of the Nestle stock fell. Okay. So sometimes there are some compliance issues. Okay, product quality issues. Okay. That is also responsible for them. Yeah. So if the commodity prices increase and then it bring the pressure, okay, on the companies atoms. So they have to increase the prices of their, let's say Maggie is made from the wheat, okay, and wheat prices increases. So what is the option available with the Nestle? So they have to increase the price, and when they increase the price, people may not be buying the Maggie, okay. So ultimately, it brings some pressure on uh, the revenue of that company, the sales of the company. So it is indirectly or directly related with the commodity prices also. But since the commodity, if you see the commodity, their prices are not varying much. Wheat prices may vary by 2 rupees, 3 rupees. Okay, it's not like a oil. Oil is varying from, let's say, $50 to $80 per barrel. That's a big difference. But how much prices of the commodity prices, especially agriculture commodities, it doesn't vary much. Okay. So these are the very good stocks you should consider for the FMCG sectors. So consumption sectors, okay. So these are more of a physical atom rather than the atoms we directly consume and eat. Okay. So if you see the Titan, that means Titan is also a very good company. So these gold jewelries, okay. It's coming from the Titan, okay. And watches, okay. Yeah. So Titan shops like Tanishka, there are many shops, Tanishka shops in India, okay. Yeah. And they make a good profit, okay. Yeah. It's a very good company. You should consider Varun Beverage. Actually, these are the bottling plants of the Pepsi, and I do not know exactly, but that is how they manage. Okay, they have the license. Okay, Trent. This company, yes, this is also very popular company. Um, I think this is a food related or fashion related. Yes. Voltas, this make air conditioners, and there are many products. Okay. VIP Industries bags they make. Okay. Bata, 2 years back, it has given a very good results in short times. It makes shoes. Okay. Okay, chappals. Havells, this make the electrical switches, electrical atoms, and this stock has delivered a very good results. Okay, recently stock has gone up. Okay, so let me show you. I mean, just for we will study the uh, fundamental. We will be studying the technical analysis, but how the stock of Havells has moved and now it is going down. For example, I will show you. I had that stock and recently I sold it out. Okay, so just here's coming. I'm in Zerodha now. I'll just put Havells. Okay. And I'm opening the daily chart of the seal. Okay, you can see it, this chart from June onwards. See, this is a June. Okay, what was the price of the Havells stocks in the June? 500 rupees. And from June till February, this stock has gone to this level. What is the price here? The price here is, let me see. See, above 1,100. Yeah. So how much profit you made in the just months, June, July, 8 months? Okay. 8 months, your money is doubled. Okay. So rupees 500 to 1,500. Okay. Now stock has so much energy, it has gone up, gone up, gone up. Now it is declining. So what is the good time to now get out of the stock is? I mean, this is a time now stock is falling. Okay. It's you already made a lot of profit. Just exit here. Okay. So there are different studies we'll be doing for the technical analysis, but this is the one example. You should invest now when the stock prices are rising, and then see how much. Okay, continuously rising, and one day that prices will start falling, and that is the time you should not be in the low of the stock. Just exit, and you are making almost 100% profit in the short time. Okay, so you should be able to identify such stocks. Okay. Now the energy of the Havells is gone for some time, so it's better to exit. Forget now Havells, take another stock. So that is how you have to work in the stock market. Okay. Got it? Yeah. Yeah. Very good stock Havells. Okay. But every stock has its own days. Don't believe that stock will be continuously going up. No.
Sir,
Yeah.
this dotted line is made by you or it came in that app?
Dotted
Means
line.
this one.
These are the candlestick.
No. Just when it is coming down, no.
Okay. Yeah.
So this
No,
line.
this line is
Right.
the current
This one.
prices. This line is the current prices. Okay. This shows the current
Oh,
prices. Yeah. Okay. And we'll be doing the technical analysis, when to enter, when to exit. This candlestick has many meanings. Okay, we'll study all these things. Okay, but as a layman, you can understand the prices, how it moved, and then there is a time, then stock lost its energy, and then also the prices will fall. Okay, so that is how you should identify the stock and stay in the stock for 7 months, 8 months, make the profit and exit. Okay, so it's very good stock. Okay. But every stock has its life. Huh? Every stock has life. Even the Reliance, okay, it has its life. So then Asian Paints, Berger Paints, these are all okay consumption related stocks, we'll say. No. So power and energy, this is also a big sector. So it has like IOC, Indian Oil Corporation, the oil companies. I mean, these are the very big companies in India, oil companies. Okay, or energy companies like Coal India, BPCL, Bharat Petroleum, okay, Limited. Okay, ONGC, Oil and Natural Gas, Oil India, HPCL, IGL. This is the Indraprastha Gas, Mahanagar Gas, Reliance Industry, Adani Gas. Okay, these are the very good power and energy sectors. Okay, you should definitely have the Reliance Industry. And if you see the Adani Gas, I mean, this stock has also given a fantastic okay returns in the very short time. Okay, so let me show you the Adani Gas also for the information what return it has given. Okay. So if you see the companies of the Adani Group, be it Adani Enterprises, Adani Port, Adani Gas, okay, Adani Gas, Adani Green, I think it's Adani Green, okay, Adani Gas, Green, okay. See, I mean, so since April, okay, it started, okay, in April onwards, there was a clear momentum here. So even if you joined in the May, the prices was about 250 May time frame, okay. And if you continued that momentum, and now also momentum is still going on, and here the price is maybe 1000, okay. Oh, near almost 1000, okay. 1000, okay. So how much you earn? I mean, 400% profit in how many months? Almost, just say it's like 10 months, okay. So you should be able to identify such stocks, okay. And you don't require so many stocks, no. Even 7-8 stocks are good enough if you get their stocks, okay. So this is the power of the multiplication, okay. So 400% in just 10 months, okay. Same thing with Adani Enterprises, okay. We'll talk about the Adani Enterprises, Adani Powers. So Adani group of companies, these are like the Reliance, okay. And in this recent time, they perform really well and they have delivered very good returns. Okay. So metal side, there are very good companies like Hindalco is there. Okay. Now this is owned by Aditya Birla, JSW Steel, and this steel companies got a very good days now. Okay, because earlier we were importing the steel from China, but after Corona, during the Corona times, we were exporting steel to the China. Okay, so JSW Steel, Jindal Steel, Tata Steel. Okay, now Tata Steel is rupees 800. Okay, so last 3-4 years there was a sluggish performance by Tata Steel. Okay, it was not performing, but since 1 year, this company, I mean, stock prices just went up from rupees 200 to 800. Okay. SAIL, Steel Authority of India. This is also very good stocks. VEDL, Vedanta. Okay. In the recent time, they got a lot of attention, and the stock prices are rising and rising. Okay. Let me show you also Tata Steel. Okay. See the prices of the Tata Steel in the recent time. Okay. Even if you consider from the May. Okay. But even from this time, 347 to almost 900, 300 times profit in the how many months? Yeah. So October, November, 4 months, for 6 months, 300% profit it has delivered. Okay. So that is where the news is important. I mean, how the steel industry is growing in India. Okay, whether India is starting exporting to other countries. So that news affect the stock prices. Okay. Yeah. So that is where your intelligence will come into play. Okay. So there are many metal companies, but these are the very prominent one. And whenever there is a good days for the metal sectors, these companies really perform. And there is also correlation between the auto sectors and the metal sectors, where there is a good demand for the car. Car also require a lot of metals, and the prices of the metals also goes up, and then the metal stocks also goes up. Chemical sectors. So there are some very good chemicals companies, including the Rallis India, Tata Chemicals, Pidilite. This stock is also doing fantastically well. Pidilite, okay. This makes Fevicol, okay. And you must have seen the Fevicol ad, okay. PI Industries, that is also chemical. Aarti Industries, UPL, United Phosphorus Limited. So only 6-7 stock is good enough, okay. So industry sector, these are the big industries, like you can say here as BEL, that is the Bharat Electronics Limited. It manufactures component for the defense sectors. Craftsism is also industry. Godrej Industry, Everest Industry, that is also industry sector. It's not Everest Masala. Okay. L&T, BHEL Bharat Heavy Electrical Limited, Adani Enterprises, Cummins, BML. Okay, all these are industries, big industry which manufactures machine components or okay specific items. Yeah.
So Bharat Forge is also good stock, no?
Bharat Forge is also good stock. It is a part of auto sector. Yeah, Bharat Forge. Okay, it's a good stock. Yeah. Uh, Services. So these are the services sectors. If you see there is the entertainment, there is the media, there could be transportations. Okay, these provide the services. Like PVR used to be a very good stock, but since last 1 years, their theaters are closed. Okay, the talkies are closed, so it is now declining. Okay. G is the G Entertainment. So if you see the G News or G channels, there are so many channels from the G group. Okay. Bharti Airtel, this is also doing very well because it is competing with the Reliance. Okay, and this is the only company which fought a war with the Reliance. Okay, doing very well. Okay, Bharti Infratel is also part of Bharti Group. Shipping Corporation of India, the government is also trying to divesting their shares. Yes, Concur, this is also Transport Just Dials, Indian Hotels, IRCTC. This is the Indian Railway Catering Services. Their stock came in the market and the listing price was again rupees 300 or something. And today the stock is running almost 1300 rupees. Okay, very good stock. Okay, ITI, Indigo, Adani Ports. Okay, so these are some of the services sectors. There could be more. Okay, yeah. Reality side, that is nothing but the properties. Okay, so there are some prominent builders from the South India. So Subha Developer, this is a Bangalore-based company. Okay, they build the houses. Okay, and JK Cement, Ramco Cement, Godrej Property. It is also very good reality sector. Okay, so they buy the land, they build the houses, flats. Okay, it's a big company. Prestige Estate, Ambuja Cement, DBL. It is a Dilip Buildcon company. Okay, this is also a good stock. Okay, stock index. We'll see the stock index later, but now what we have to do now, we have to work on the watch list. Okay, so what is the watch list? Now we have seen these stocks. Okay, so there are over 5,000 stocks. So can you study 5,000 stock? Not possible. Okay, and do we also require to study? Not required. Okay, so our goal is to shortlist up to 100, 150 stock. That is good enough. Okay. And out of the 100 and 150, you will be buying only 15 to 20 stocks. That is our target. So just focus on 100 and 150 stocks, maybe 150 stocks, I will say, from this list. And we call it as a watch list. So you will be continuously watching these stocks, see that they are news, okay? Because these are some of the best stocks, because you can study and monitor them. This will save your time and efforts, okay? Instead of shopping in every mall, you need not to shop in every mall. You just go to the one mall, and anyway you require only 5 6 things, okay? So why to go and waste your time, okay? So our focus is maybe about 100 150 stocks, okay? And hardly you will be buying 15 to 20 stocks out of them. So we have to build the watch list. This is called the watch list. So watch list nothing but the list of a focus stocks. So we'll be creating this watch list in the Zerodha, okay? And that will be also exercise for you, okay? Now I mean there are 14 sectors, okay, but it's not possible to list all the 14 sectors into one list, okay? So we'll be grouping some of the sectors. So I will just explain you how to do this in Zerodha, and you can also open up your Zerodha, okay, so that you can try, okay. So those who have the Zerodha, they can start the Zerodha, log in there, okay, and I will explain the process how to create a watch list, okay. Okay, just I will okay, stop the Zerodha here. Again, I will re-log in, okay. So you can try, okay. Now in the Zerodha, I mean, if you see, I will be explaining features step by steps, okay. So just focus on the left side of the Zerodha, okay. Right side, you should not go enter into that, okay. So here, you on the left side, you will see the 5 list, okay. List number 1, list number 2, list number 3, list number 4, list number 5. So you can create a 5 list, okay, and in each list you can add about 50 stocks max, okay. So how we can accommodate our 150 stocks in this list, okay. Now if you open up your Zerodha, you see in the list number 1, can you see some stocks there listed? If you open the new account, you will see 3-4 stocks. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
So you got in the list 1 3-4 stock. List number 2, can you see the stock? Just click on the list number 2.
No.
No, okay. List number 3, is it blank? Okay.
Blank.
Yeah, list number 5, okay. Now let's say,
All the
sorry.
no.
Yeah. Now we have to build the watch list, okay. Now there are 14 sectors and we have only the 5 watch list. I will always keep the 5th watch list blank, because whenever you want to study any stocks, new stock, okay. So we have only the 4 watch list, okay. So we have to group some of the sectors, okay. Now in the list number 1, what you have to do, we will be taking care of the bank sectors, finance, IT and auto. 4 sectors are coming together. So that is the list we have to create. So I will be providing you the list, this list, okay. So this is the watch list number 1 will be working. The watch list 1 is related to banking, finance, IT and auto, okay. Now you will be adding all these stocks into this list, the first list. How to do that, okay. I will explain you the process. So let's say you want to add now banking stock, okay. So all the banks you want to add. So I know the bank. So here you have to go to the top. You can see the search item here. Just type ICICI. Okay, ICICI. So many things related to ICICI will come. Okay. But you have to state ICICI Bank. Okay. And here you can see NSE, NSE, also the BSE also. Okay. Okay, ICICI Bank. Okay. Because since ICICI Bank, BSE also, bank. See, ICICI Bank, BSE is also there, ICICI Bank, NSE also there. So you have to just, when you are here, you can see this number of buttons, buy, sales, chart, okay. And if you double click on that, the stock will be added into your list, okay. Or you can, okay, so that stock get added into your list, okay. Can you see the ICICI Bank, type it and just double click, what happens? It is added into your list.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. So try another stock, HDFC Bank. HDFC Bank, and I want only NSE, and see NSE, okay. And since you can also add the plus button, there is a plus button. If you add the plus, just press on the plus button, it will be stock will be added. If the stock is already added, there is no plus button, okay. This is green plus button because I have already added stocks. But in your case, you will see the plus button. Just press the plus button, and the stocks will be added. Done.
How to add me for the first watch list, sir?
First watch list. Okay, you come to the bottom, and you should always select this watch list one. Come to the bottom, and okay, you see here. Yes. So the watch list one is active. Okay, now. And here you have to search your stock, whatever the stock you want to add. So we have the watch list number 1. So I will be sharing this watch list tomorrow. So what are the stocks? Banking, finance. You will be adding all these stocks into watch list number 1. Okay. So you are here. Now I want to add Infosys, or let's say I want to add some other company, Birlasoft. Okay. It's a Bsoft is a company, Bsoft. So this stock is already added in my case. Otherwise, you will see the plus sign here. Just press the added. It's a plus sign. Stock will be added here. So you can see whenever you are adding the stocks, the list is going up. I mean, it is increasing. Okay. So if you added that Birlasoft, then you can try, let's say, SBI Bank. Okay. Just add the SBI Bank there. Okay. NSE stock. Done. Just select SBI and State Bank of India. Okay. Sorry. So you should have a double click here, SBIN. You will see the SBIN. And since this stock is already added, you will not see. Otherwise, just press button, plus button, into stock will be added. So it is SBIN NSE stock. And now see how many stocks you added in the list number 1. Okay. So Vishnu, are you able to add?
I'm able to add, just I need a small clarification that when you move the cursor to the first watch list,
Yeah.
I may see that it's bank, IT, and auto. So what is the procedure to bring up the 3 names into it?
Okay, that I will be explaining. Okay, separately. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so at that for you, you may not be able to see bank, IT, auto. We have to follow a different process. Okay. Yeah. I will explain it separately. Yeah. So everybody is able to add. Okay. Because that is the exact. Sorry.
Yes. Sir, if we have to remove one, actually, by the first watch list, they have already given it. So I have to remove any of the
Okay.
watch list
Yeah.
items.
So now you come to the stock, whatever the stock you want to remove. I want to remove Bsoft. You can see here, delete. It will delete. Finish. Got it? And if I want to add Birlasoft, Bsoft, it's a Birlasoft. Now here I can add it. Just move the cursor here and you will see the plus sign, add, it is added. If you want to delete, come to the stock and this delete button is there. Okay. Okay. Now come to the list number 2. Okay. Watch list number 2. Is it blank now? Watch list number 2. Completely blank. It should not show anything. Okay. Is it blank? Watch list number 2. Okay.
Yes.
So you should always click on the respective list. Otherwise, people forget here to come down and they are adding any stock into any list. So first we have to select the list and then add. Okay. Don't select the stocks and then add. Otherwise, you are in the list number 1 and some stocks are also added in the list number 1. Okay. Now we are in the watch list number 2. So what stocks we have into watch list number 2? So we have the group of stock like pharmaceuticals, FMCG, consumption. Now we have to add all these stocks into this watch list number 2. Okay. So just select, let's say Lupin. Please add the Lupin into watch list number 2. So just double click here. Okay, Lupin. Yeah. And plus sign. And you can add one more stock like ITC in the watch list number 2. If stock is already added, then it will always show because it is written like added. If not, then it will show the plus sign. Okay.
Sir, we have to add all NSE stocks only.
We'll be adding only NSE. Don't go for the BSE stock.
Okay.
Because it should show the NSE here. Yes, no BSE. Okay, added Lupin. You can also add maybe Titan. Okay. Again, go to the watch list number 2. You should be always in the watch list number 2. Done. Okay, Gauri, are you done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Actually, I had a problem, but now I'm able to add.
Add it, na? Okay, yeah. Anybody has still problems with adding the stocks?
Sir, I didn't get one thing. This watch list one, I mean, this is as per our convenience. We can choose anything in any watch
Yeah,
list.
right, right. So we are trying to systemizing the entire process so that it will be very easy for next times for you. Okay, rather than going randomly. Yeah. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you have the box of the atoms. You will be putting the spices here, another spices there. So that is how you organize the kitchen. So same thing you have to organize your stock.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So it's very easy to find. If I want to see the banking stock, I will go to the watch list. If I want to see the consumption stock, I will go to the watch list too. So that is the indication in the future. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, now we'll go to the watch list number 3. So watch list number 3, we have taken the stocks from, it's like energy sectors, metal, chemical, industry. Okay. So I will suggest you to add JSW Steel stock in the watch list number 3. Go to the watch list number 3. Just add JSW Steel. JSW. Steel. So in my case, it is already added, but in your case, it will show the plus sign. Okay. Okay. So if you are done with the JS, then add L&T stock. These are the code names. Sometimes you may not be able to find a L&T. I mean, just try to find L&T and add L&T in the watch list number 3. Did you find L&T?
Sir, it's showing L&T FH Finance Holdings.
Ah, yeah. This is L&T FNH is a different company. It's not a L&T. Okay, so every company got some codes. Okay, so if I try to find L&T, it's not in the name of L&T. Okay, let me try it. L&T. You'll find a L&T Finance. This is a L&T Finance company. So L&T code is LT. Okay, it's a LT.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Yeah. So if you are not able to find a code of any company, so first what you have to go, you go to the internet again. Okay, so they use a code language. Okay, so you can see. I will just write what is here code for NSE code or NSE code for L&T. I'll just write. So it is called Larsen and Toubro. Okay, National Stock Exchange. Sometimes they give the codes here. Okay, different codes are there. And
There is there initial first thing only.
yeah, initials are there.
Besides that value,
Yeah,
it is
right.
there
This is the
NSE
NSE.
LT.
This is the NSE. Okay, so that is how you have to find the code, because some companies, I mean, they have similar names, and you will not be able to find that name in the list. So you have to find the code. Can you see here the code LT? Okay, NSE code. Just type the LNT. What is the that is NSE code for LT? You have to search that LT. If you want to find a Birlasoft now, means this is the IT company, and this stocks in which list you will find a Birlasoft. Okay, it's IT company. So I have to go to the list number 1. Okay, and if I type, okay, Birlasoft, it's an IT company. Birla. Okay, sometimes you get it, sometimes not. Birlasoft. Okay, now it is finding Birlasoft. It is the name is also there. Sometimes not. In that case, go to the internet, find NSE code for Birlasoft. You will get it. Yeah. So we have come to the watch list number. So watch list is always at the bottom. Okay. Now come to the watch list number 4. So watch list number 4 is more about the services, media, tourism, realty stocks. Okay, how to create that name, Sir, Made, REA, that we'll be seeing in the next class. So let's go to the watch list number 4, add Bharti Airtel. Okay. Go to here and add Bharti Airtel. Okay. And also add a Sobha developer. So it's not a Shobha, it's a Sobha developer. Second company. Done? Or the 4 watch lists. Okay. Okay. So now if you are in the watch list number 1, you can see here. So there is also percentage. Okay, percentage. If you see here percentage, and there is a okay. So this is the current price. This is 801 current. And today, how much is the gain or loss into Amara Raja battery? It's a 0.40% drop in the prices today. So if something is a red, it means prices has fallen today. If it is a green, prices has increased. Axis Bank, see today Axis Bank, it's a green. Today the stock price of Axis Bank has risen by 1.2%. So that is how you have to read it. Okay. It's a daily basis. That is a daily prices, changing daily prices. And when market is open, you will see the prices are varying. Okay, second to second it varies. Okay, yeah, that is where. Now what we have to do tomorrow? Okay, day after tomorrow. Okay, so I will provide this list of 150 stocks to you. Okay. And you have to add all these stocks into your respective list. Okay, there is a 4 list you have. So list number 1, list number 2, list number 3, list number 4. And list number 5 we keep it blank because we use this for the intraday or something. Okay, that is varying. So you may be adding about 150 stocks into all these stocks. Okay. Okay. So you got now 3 days, and that is the exercise for you. Complete this. Okay. Okay, and then we'll be using this stock for the analysis purpose, some of the purpose, and that will be your lifetime. Okay. And if you see some of the stocks are not performing, you can just remove it. Okay, so this is not something it's a very static fish. No, I mean 90% times it will be right, 10% you may be adding, you may be removing some stock. But this is a very organized way of keeping the watch list, so that when your particular sector is rising, you can study the stocks. You know what is your stock to study. You should not go beyond 150. Not required always. Okay, maybe occasionally you require to see some new stocks, that is a different story, but you will be focusing almost 95% time on these stocks. That is good enough. So are you okay with this exercise, or any difficulty or any challenge you may face in creating this list? It's easy. Okay. So ready for that tomorrow or day after tomorrow, whenever you get time. So that is the list you have to create. I will be sending a mail tomorrow about this list. So see what is watch list number 1, watch list number 2, watch list number 3, watch list number 4, and add the stocks. So that is first thing you have to do. So just focus on the left side, don't go to the right side. Right side again, the different area. We'll go very step by step. Okay, yeah. And this is your watch list. Yeah. Okay. So any questions on the watch list side, or any sector side questions before we close today? So this Sunday, I am also conducting one public session on the futures and options, because this is for the new people. Okay. In case somebody is interested, I mean, if you have the time and interested in future option, you can join that. That is the introductory session. I mean, this is more of a, I will say the promotion of that class. Okay, I am doing it. It's 2 p.m. Okay. So tomorrow there will not be class. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, Sunday, we'll be meeting on Monday. And from Monday, we may start with fundamental analysis. Okay, we'll study the economy, we'll study the industry, we'll study the company's finances. Some mathematics will be there. Okay, next. Okay, so we'll stop here today, and wishing you very happy weekend. Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.